Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to film a tutorial using, it's kind of like a two-in-one, a one brand tutorial, which is going to be Wet n Wild, and I'm going to be using the new brushes that I reviewed recently. I had a request to use the brushes, so I figured, let me incorporate that with a brand review. So I'm going to be using the new brushes that I reviewed. It's the 2018 holiday brush set. So I'm going to start with skincare. It's the same cream as last time. It's the from Jeju Island Berry Blast. I got this one at CVS. I like it. It's nice. It's emollient. My skin is dry and it's like breaking out here, which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Gotta deal with it, right? So I'm just gonna quickly moisturize my face. And I'll go over some of the products that I'm gonna use that I really like. During the summer, like spring, summer, I was using the Cushion foundation from Wet n Wild, and it's really lightweight, and I don't want to say it's full coverage because I don't think it is personally. It's like light to medium coverage, but it makes your skin look so radiant and pretty. I like it. Again, I like my makeup softer. I have a couple of shades, but I grabbed my two light ones. I don't know what shade I am right now, but the first one I'm going to do is light to medium 108 Nude Beige. You could either use the sponge, or you can use a brush, or you can do both. Let me just see if this is my shade. It's like a hair light. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna go with Buff Beige, which is number 119. That's probably gonna be my shade. Because I'm in that process where, like, I'm in that stage where I've lost my tan. So you could either use it with the spongy thing, which I know a lot of people were complaining about it. I didn't mind it. I think it serves its purpose. See how it kind of cuts the redness? So that's one way. But for the purpose of using the brushes, I'm going to use this flat top brush and really kind of press it in and blend it out. So if you're like me, the only pet peeve that I have with these brushes is that they're white, so now they're going to be a little bit dirty, but you can just wash them. It's not really a big deal. And if they serve their purpose, again, it's not a big deal. Oh my god, this foundation smells so, it smells so good. It's not like a heavy scent, it's like a nice clean scent, at least for me. So again, you guys know I like my application kind of light. I don't really go for super heavy. I want a heavy application. So it's good to just kind of even out the skin tone. If you want to go heavy with the foundation, you can. But for me, that's good. So I recommend it. It's the Cushion foundation. I really like it. I bought it in like 4 shades. It's like I couldn't be without it. Alright. So this brush for foundation, for liquid and powder, I recommend. I like it. Concealer. I know I have the concealer somewhere. Alright, I have 2 concealers. One is the concealer and what is the corrector. And I'm going to go in with the concealer brush, which is this big one. You can do either or, honestly. So I have a corrector and a concealer. They're kind of close in shade. The corrector is in the medium peach shade. And I have a habit of just putting it in the back of my hand. And I'm going to mix these 2 shades. So one is medium and one is light medium beige. And I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna mix it with my fingers first. You can layer the peach with, you can layer the peach on first to kind of correct underneath the eyes if you have discoloration, and then kind of layer the light color. That's usually how the correctors work. Or you can mix it, whatever. If I'm lazy, I mix it. So I'm kind of being lazy. Always get the inner corner here, because that's where darkness likes to hide, and it makes us look sleepy. Or you can use your fingers. I honestly, I don't use this corrector concealer that often, but now that I see it, it's actually it's nice and bright. I don't know why I don't reach for it more often. I guess because like I'm one of those people that always have to buy concealer, and if I see something new, I'm like, ooh, let me get it, let me try it, and it goes in the drawer and I forget about it. But let's go. Okay. Next. I don't have a setting powder with from Wet n Wild. Talk to the camera. I don't have a setting powder from Wet n Wild. I do have bronzers and blushes. I did recently pick this up. Oh crap! I didn't open it. Oh, these are so hard to open sometimes. The Wet n Wild, the Fantasy Makers, and like I noticed that this particular palette that I got has like a nice, cool brown color. I was gonna try to contour with it really quick using that flat brush. I'm gonna break my nail. This is what happens when I'm not prepared. Oh, this opens from two sides. Oh, God. Oh. Did it? Cool. Okay. So I'm actually gonna try to contour with that shade. If I need to darken it, I can go there. This is not a step that I usually take, but I wanted to use this brush. So I'm gonna just tap it in. Picks up the color nice. So with this, you kind of want to, you see how like if I'm turning I get a little shadow here? That's where I want to put the color. I'm just gonna kind of just bring it up to blend. Yay, not bad. Same thing with the other side. I can darken it, I think, a little bit because it's coming up a little bit warm on my skin tone. This palette that I'm using is, again, is the Fantasy Makers, so it's limited edition. You can totally do this with like a bronzer or cool tone color that's for contouring. I just wanted to kind of improvise and try that product out. Just gonna flip the brush over to kind of blend it out. And just bring the color up. Not the best colors for my skin tone to contour with, but it's okay. I just kind of want to just blend it up. Whew, that is coming up really strong on the camera. we're going to move on to bronzer next. Yeah, I picked up the 3 bronzers that came out in that Fire and Ice collection. This one is your Dragging Me Down. Then there's Bronze Dynasty, which is a little bit cooler, probably better for me now. And then there's Queen's Land, which is this one. I'm gonna go with, you know what, I'm actually gonna go with the Dragging Me Down. And for bronzer, I'm gonna use this powder brush. Okay, so my video cut out before, so I had to, anyway, I'm back. Okay, so blush. This brush, I bought, it was a similar one in that Flutter, what is it? Oh, I forgot what it was called, but when they came out with these blushes that had the little hummingbirds on it, I think it was like the Flutter something. So I bought a brush that is very similar to this already, and I really like it, so I'm kind of happy that I have a backup now. So I'm going to use this for blush. And the shade that I'm using is Don't Flutter Yourself from that collection. These brushes are so soft. Oh my goodness. Do you see that glow? I can never have enough. Oh, I love it. Probably not going to need that much highlighter after done. So yeah, I like it's like the perfect size. It covers the cheek area nice. Okay, that's blush. Now, the only brushes left to use from this set that I have not used is the fan brush, 2 eyeshadow brushes, and a highlighter brush. Let's go in with eyeshadow, because I usually do highlight last. It's my favorite. I always save it for last. That's not the right brush. So you have 2 brushes. I always start with the light color. I'm using the Rosé in the Air. And that you can just do a soft wash from your lash line to your brow bone. You can use a primer if you like. I sometimes use it, sometimes I don't. And really kind of blend it out. I'm going to go in with a transition color. These shadows are a little powdery, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because they blend very easy. And it's an affordable line. So if you're starting out with makeup, or you just, you know, you want to kind of experiment with colors, I think each eyeshadow palette's like somewhere between $6 and like maybe $8. So it's a good brush to get into the crease. If you want to deepen it, you can kind of go in with this color back here. just to add some warmth. See how it's already, like you can see the shape of my eye better. It's the, for me it's the perfect size. Next I'm going to go in with, let's do this like kind of mauvey heather color. Mix up a nice amount. And really presses the color in nice. If you want to use the same brush to kind of deepen the crease a little bit, you can go in with a darker color and sort of oh, that's not a brush. Last two brushes to use. Highlight. I'm going to do one highlight on one side, another highlight on the other side so you can see how they work. I got this the other day when I got the brushes and I'm so excited. It's the highlighting palette. It was 15 bucks. So now I can finally use this with you guys. Ta-da! Okay. I'm going to use the color Blossom Glow and Golden Flower Crown. So, no wait, no, that's not the one I want. Yes, it is. Oh no, this is, okay, this is Paradise Bloom, I'm sorry. So let's go in with Blossom Glow on this side, which is this top right one. Hey, actually, I like the way that applies. It's actually really soft and it picks up a nice amount. I was kind of knocking it before, but I was wrong. And now, let's go with Golden Flower. No, go with Paradise Bloom. This one over here. This one's gonna pick it up a little more intense. Whoa. Like super intense. That's blinding. My lights are like here, so it's even more blinding, but let's go down the bridge of the nose. See what I mean? You can go here a little bit. So, that is every brush in the set used. Yeah, I still recommend it. It's a really good set. Great quality, easy to use. You know, yeah, they stain, but whatever brush you use, it's gonna pick up color from your makeup anyway, so just wash them. But yeah, I like it. I would use probably like every single brush. I mean, you saw me use every single brush, so it's definitely worth the buy for $30, and you get 10 really good brushes. I totally recommend it. And plus they're super cute, and I'm a sucker for packaging and for like handles on the brushes. Like the color, I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and review. Well, not tutorial and kind of like showing how to use the brushes and some of my favorite products from Wet n Wild. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.